Buenos dias, Lightning Rick. Just sitting here watching Twitter, bumble around. It was the biggest mover on the day. Elon Musk dropped some shares, but I don't know if it's going to be ready to go today. It keeps on going red to green, so I don't really know. I was also watching Xpun, which popped up for some reason on Friday. It was a IPO on Friday and has been going flat down here. It works with batteries, so it's a battery company. Don't really know what the not a lot of information out on the shares traded or the outstanding shares and the float. So I don't know. All I know is it's a battery company. Um, no. Elon Musk bought 9% of Twitter. 9.2% stake in Twitter. But at least we have a high of day now at 49.79, which was also tested twice in pre-market. So now we actually have a valid point there at 49.79. Gonna give it a little time here and see if we can find any kind of trend setting up. The previous bottom that was tested during pre-market, which would need to be tested again during intraday, is 46.76. So gonna give that time as well. This thing is super volatile right now. Got a little bit of trend on the 5 minute here. Throwing those big wicks up. It's kind of too steep though. I have to wait for a couple more candles to play. $46.70. It's where we need to see it test. Going back red on the day. Yep, there it goes. Pulling another green to red move. And it start getting the breakdown of this. The intraday low is the 47.41. So we'll draw some support out here. First candle got 13 million shares traded, and now this one has about 6 million. We'll see if this support becomes resistance. Continues to throw those big wicks up there. The bottom of this candle is the 47.41. The top of the body is the 48.96. Throwing wicks up there again to the top. So it went down there and tested the intraday low, and looks like it wants to get back up. It doesn't want to be under 50. Looks like. We'll see. So this would be 3 attempts. This would be 3 attempts breaking the VWAP and failing if it comes back down. What's up? Lawrence says, good morning. Who wants to go to the dentist for me? Nah, you good. You got that. So low of the 47.66. Wow, that's a lot of profit it's giving back. 49 down to 47. That's $2. 48 down to 47. Then 48 down to 85. Look at that. Wow. So that's 3 times failing the VWAP big. So will the short sit on it? Is the question. It does not need to fail the body of this candle, which is the 47.67, which it looks like it's planning on doing here. Huge wicks. Right at that 48. So we had a very short test of this 47.43 here. I don't trust it. It's going to have to show us a little bit more on that test of the low of day. This level right here, 48.31, was one that came at flat top around this area. I'll see if that becomes resistance for it again. 48.31. Nope, bouncing up there. Still stupid volatile. Where's my cam? Oh boy, did I not? What in the world? Where is my... Oh, I was using Zoom before this. Let me make sure I exit out of Zoom. I was in a meeting. See if I can get my camera back up here. There we go. Make sure it's on all of these. Yep. Okay. We're good. Sometimes those applications switch over the permissions and you won't see them. All right. So Twitter did hold up that bottom, but I still want to see a retest down here of these lows. It's up so much. It came up from 40 bucks up to 48. No. This is my morning blessing, I guess, huh? Wake up and hope for the best. Let me see if I see anything else on these scans. I don't see anything else that I like. No other nice gappers. So Twitter will be the move on the day. See if we can get a nice trend line somewhat drawn. Still steep. All right, so we're possibly going to get another retest here of the 47.41, the low of day. Yeah, getting on down there pretty quick. Coming very quickly to this retest. That's not good. Building momentum for the retest. Probably going to give a little peek through and then break it down. Okay, touching. Wow. Yep, breaking on through there. See how much momentum it'll pick up. Popping back up there. Can it hold under these levels and come and make this a resistance level? 47.46. Okay, so that was a little peek through, jumping back up quite a bit. Holding right above that low there. Give it a couple more candles. See if it wants to play ball back upwards. Can we get a nice trend set up? What's up, Orlando? We're watching Twitter. You may already be into Twitter with a put or something. Watching it testing these levels. Yeah, that gap up is some short deterrent. We're waiting to see it come down and solidify this level, possibly of the 46.73. Continues to play around here though. For M bottom bouncers with money, HD is bouncing strong off support. HD. Home Depot. Yeah, it is bouncing off that support. Just hit right under that 300 and pop back up. Good morning. Good morning, Jimmy. We're in here watching a couple of movers. Orlando just called out Home Depot. A little bit higher price, 300 bucks, but if you're playing options, you could play for cheaper. Got about a minute left on this candle. It has tested the low here of the 47.36. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but we're gonna give it a little bit more time. I want to see a nice trend set up either up or down, because I do know this high up here at 49 is gonna be very hard to get back to, but maybe no, this high up here at almost 40, almost 50, it's gonna be hard to get back up to, but it may retest the 49. Yeah, Home Depot may be a nice short position. It's already fighting a nice downtrend. I didn't see any big news on it. Oh yeah, analyzing. That was on Friday. It says analyzing Home Depot Inc. short interest was the only news that came out on it. $47. Okay. Getting up there just a little bit. Retesting the low again. Getting closer and closer to it, not pushing off as much as it was. So I'm thinking we're going to get even more sell-off. And maybe a possible test of this 47 here to break down the trend. Okay, so it's broken down. We're almost to the end on the hour candle, breaking down that main level. Slipping, slipping, slipping. On the daily chart, I really didn't see a exact point where it will be kind of failing. Like over here on TOS, we see it's red on the day. Um, has room to the 45 was a previous consolidation area. Let me remove that and remove that. So somewhere maybe in here, previous consolidation. But if it drops below that 42, it's going to be quite a big drop there. It's a little top back here. That's not really consolidation. Yeah. So definitely red on the day. We'll see if it gets on down there and shorts continue to defeat this stock. The hour, I mean a 15-minute, we can see a little bit of a trend. Coming on down here to the pre-market tested bottom, 46.76. Anything else still green on the day? I see JMIA. The SPY has also made a nice move up, $2 move. JMIA, what are you doing? No pullbacks on that kid. Just going straight up. UPST was a previous mover as well. Okay, testing that bottom down there. Holding right over this previous low. The 47 looks like where it needs to break. 47. Okay, breaking down the 47 right there. We'll go ahead and break down that 46.76. Jimmy says I bought a he bought in a little Twitter just to see what happens. Yeah, I wanted some confirmation because whenever Elon Musk does something, it's like it gets a lot of hype, but you gotta kind of be patient with it because sometimes traders or the investors will give it a day after the news drops and then they'll start buying it up. So I want to be patient and get in at the correct spot because this one was definitely volatile at the open. Threw that wick way up there to 49 and came on back down, but I wasn't interested. I want to see a true trend set up and be patient looking for my setup. Get a nice little pop under here. But still red on the day. Shorts are winning on it. What's up, Daniel B? Daniel B is probably already shorting Twitter. Apple said goodbye. Let's see what Apple. Let's see. Oh yeah, most def. Just following that SPY up. I'm sure when the SPY starts to pull back today, it'll take a break, take a breather. Because all of the ones that are dependent on the SPY look just like it anyway. Pre-market break is the last thing it needs to snap through. Then I just come back later on in the day and see if it sets up a trend. Yeah, you gotta have a stop set for that thing, man. Thing's jumping dollars. It was up to, well, it's only giving back $3. It was at 49, came down to 46. So it's not super volatile, but it's also a larger market cap as well. UPST coming on down. Who's going to stand up and be that ticker today? HH Trader, do you want more? Do you want to feel more popular? Oh no, I ain't buying viewers. I'm good. That's too much work. That's too much work. VIX taking a absolute stab down. If y'all are seeing anything else, actually, let me jump over here so y'all can see what I'm seeing on my scanners, so you can kind of compare. Oil is still came back over 100 just a little bit, but as for now, the futures plays are kind of out for me. GGPI, LGVN still going down. What's up, Lori? Oh wow, Twitter. Twitter giving a little bounce here. Let's see if we can get a trend finally forming here. Will it make this trend line invalid? It came up and touched it at this 47.45 and just came back down. RCAT, Lori called out. A lot of volume. And the previous I think it was a previous mover, yeah. Got up there to 750. What is the news? Teal Drone secures purchase order. Let me pull this up over here. Okay, RCAT, Teal Drones secures purchase order for Golden Eagle drone units from NATO member country for deployment in Ukraine. Red Cat Holdings received a drone order. Okay, drones, and more drones. Okay. So yeah, some drone news there on RCAT. What's up, One Life? Yeah, Twitter giving up the ghost, man. I really did not want this trend to be this steep. It's just going down. I wanted the coil or something. Give us some type of indication that it wants to come back up. JMIA continuing to blast up as well. No pullbacks. Home Depot finally pulling back as well. 305, $2 drop there. XPun was at IPO from Friday. Came down here and just went flat around this area. It is a battery. They pretty much manufacture and sell batteries for Xpun. Resistance. But not a lot of news on like what the outstanding shares are or anything like that. Shares outstanding NA float 2.16 million. Let's go over here and see if they have anything on Xpun. We do have 21 employees. Let's see. Where's the float on this? Oh, financials. Preferred stock dividends, diluted, total operating reported. Why is Twitter up? Elon Musk took a 9.2% stake in Twitter. That's why it's up. Looks like it's bouncing up a little bit, but I want a little bit more certification that this is real. It's like it went down there and tested a low. Let's see. Dallas, or wait. Okay, Dallas says, DB, you're right. I look back at my journal and realize a few trades you criticized me on were inherently volatile. No more momentum for me. And then why is Twitter up? Yep. Okay, so Twitter coming back up a little bit after holding these levels. So it tested this in pre-market. Didn't get a full test here at the 46.70. So I really don't know what it wants to do. Maybe it'll finally give us a nice trend that we can see here. But I want it to be obvious, whatever it is. It's going to break back up. Okay. Let's see how this candle closes. Will this close under the 47? Under the 47.75? Getting a little push. There's a 47.75 test. Trying to come back green on the day. Well, I don't like using pre-market data, but this is all we got up here. So it's got a very shallow trend here. Very shallow. I won't even call it a trend. I'm just going to wait till the intraday trend sets up. Okay, the 75 becoming a little bit of a problem. 75, 80, 90. Coming back green on the day, just creeping green. And this will give us a nice trend that we can see here if it does go down. Gonna have to validate this trend though. Hmm. Okay, let's see if it can come back down and break this 47.50. Pulling red to greens, red to greens, green to reds. $75 coming back into play. Will $75 become resistance? Okay, so now we're seeing a more visible trend. Wait for this 15-minute to close. See where it goes from here. Let me see what the SPY's over here doing. SPY giving a little bit of pullback as well from the 454 down to the 453. JMIA looking like it's finally ready to pull back. UPST finding its top around the 115. Home Depot came back down to the 302. Xpun took a crash. Okay. Twitter looks like it wants to transition back red. Just needs to break down to 47.62. Daniel B says, not buying this Twitter scam. I feel you, man. I feel you. I just want an obvious little scalp. That's all I want. I don't want to hold it. Because Elon Musk can come out this afternoon and be like, yeah, I'm taking it back. I'm just kidding, guys. But it was in his financial report, so it's not just something he said. It was actually in his financial reporting. Man, let's see this thing get under 75 and hold under it. That's not good. Opening a new candle right there. Good momentum for the shorts here. If it can go ahead and bite back and push through the body of this candle. Come on. Get on down there. Looks like it still wants to push a little bit. Yeah, crack that 75 down. Oh, okay. Small push up to the 48s, but was not able to break it. Fake breakout there. Will they give up? Will they sell? Nope. 48, 49, 40, whatever. All right, coming back up here to this previous resistance level of the 48.42. So now we can see a trend setting up here. Touching that level there. Let's see if it finds a bunch of resistance there. Okay, so we can see the trend starting on two of these levels. We'll see if it can solidify on a higher time frame for a nice, easy breakout scalp. The bottom that's been tested during the intraday is the 46.81. Don't want to see that break. Um, Hold up, let me see. DB for sure. Some new from. Okay, PLX was one that Dallas called out. Let's look at that real quick. Uh, uh, PLX. This is a therapeutics. No, no, nah. That thing's in phase what? Phase 3 and met primary endpoint. And what disease is it going for? Fabry disease. Let's look how common Fabry disease is. Fabry disease rarity. What am I trying to do? Rarity? I don't know. What is Fabry disease? Okay. 2,000 cases or 200,000 cases per year in US is pretty rare. Treatable by a medical professional, requires lab tests and imaging, can last several months or years. More common in males. Family history may increase likelihood. If you're experiencing new, severe, persistent, what does it do? Most commonly noticed symptoms: episodes of pain, burning sensation, dark red spots, increased ability to sweat, or no, decreased ability to sweat, gastrointestinal problems, hearing loss, ringing ears, mitral valve prolapses, and joint pain. See, if untreated for prolonged periods, it may lead to kidney damage, heart disease, and heart attack and stroke. Treatment options include enzyme replacement therapy and medications to treat and prevent symptoms. There's several medications already out doing this. Blood thinners, antiplatelet drugs. Okay, yeah. Nah, I'll leave that one on the table. But Twitter though, doing a little break. No obvious trend yet. You're looking at the wrong stocks today, man. You got to go where the people are. PLX is just a game. They're going to play with your money down there. Twitter, you got 300 shares. Nice. Let's see you form a bottom, Twitter. Stop playing. Got a nice double bottom waiting for a higher low. Why am I checking the fundamentals on PLX? Because I wasn't gonna trade it anyway. It's definitely out of my rule set. It's below $5. It's just one of those manipulation stocks. And why would I trade that when Twitter's up here making, where did it just go from 46 up to 48? Full dollar moves. Why would I touch a stock that may give me 30 cents and then rip down? Why? Where is the logic? Nah, Dallas, we haven't lost faith. It's just those low stocks. I mean, I can go back into my journal and look, those low ones like that is where I lose money. I don't like those. Those are unless you're looking for like maybe 5 cents. Looking for 5 cents, that's where you go. Waiting for this thing to come on down. We finally have a nice little trend here. When will the selling start? We got 49 up here as the top that it's about to touch. Okay. So will we finally start seeing a nice little trend set up here? $48 looks to be the spot. That's kind of like the midpoint. Let me see a 50% retracement. 46 up to 48. 47.75-ish. We shall see. Maybe ready to go on through 49 though. Keeps playing up here. It's gonna come down, needs to come down quickly. Okay, are they just gonna throw a wick and then go down? Trying to hold up those 90s here. They're buying those 90s. It's a little throw out the wick and then come on down. Nice little fake out and then crash. Or not. Just keep going to the top. MM's try to wash out, or market makers try to wash out stocks before they execute institutional orders. Yeah, that's their job. They're gonna get you. They're gonna try to get you. All right. Trying to hold those 49s here, but I think it needs to at least consolidate at least another candle. See anything else on the scans? JMIA still going up. Or actually, no, it's pulling that back now, but it moved from the 10 up to the 12. Just grinding upwards there. Whatever happened to our cat? Can't compete on the day. Going up and testing again. So it's going to have to consolidate here. Ugh. Okay. So the previous level it needs to hold above is the 4750. Did double bottom in there last time. We'll see if we can just hold above that level. Looking like it's already pulling back up, trying to hold the 49s here. Well, looks like it wants to get back up to the top. About to go and test that 49.50 there. 51, big slam. Can we come on, bring it down? Okay, so getting new trend setups here. Just trying to find a valid trend. All right, not going to give us a valid trend then. I'm going to go ahead and break out. Yeah, I'm just going to be patient on this one. It may play around in this range a little bit before it breaks out, but the top is the 49.77, and I'm willing to be patient. Lori called out BORR. Boar. What's the news on Boar? Board Drilling Limited, new contracts and extensions for jackup drilling rigs. Where's this place at? Bermuda, the Bermuda Islands. Limited operates offshore drilling contractor to oil and gas industry worldwide. It owns contracts and operates jackup rigs for operations in shallow water areas, including the provisions of related equipment and work crews to conduct oil and gas drilling workover operations. Okay, well, I guess that would be a play on oil. See what oil's doing. Oil is still at 103, struggling to hold the 103s there. $12. Come on, Twitter. Starting to lose your volume, buddy. At least we got a bottom and a top, and it's about a $3 range here. Bottom to top. Has a double bottom. I want to see it start forming higher lows than these two double bottoms here. Would be fantastic. SPY pulling back up as well. Got up, kind of consolidating in this area right under the 455 level. Oh, Ben jumped into PLX. Why? Why though? Why? This thing moved 20 cents. And his biggest candle was what, 9 million shares, and it only got it couldn't even cross over $2. Why? Why though? It's all good. I'm gonna let them play with that. I'm waiting on Twitter to come on down, give me a nice little entry on some higher lows, and look for that 50 break. And my question is, okay, we look at PLX. So we have Twitter out there blowing up everything, right? PLX also has a lot of volume, but is the risk worth the reward? Like, how much do you need on PLX? Let's see. This is 71 cents up to 84 cents. So 14 cents there. Are you taking size big enough to mitigate the risk on something like this? Are you willing to take size that is really oversizing to get a profit here for 14 cents when you could come over here to Twitter and get you a nice little dollar rip, you know? Plus it has catalyst. Let's compare catalyst too. So PLX, we got PLX bio, and we looked at the what they're trying to fix, which is Fabry disease. It only has 200,000 people affected per year. It's a rare disease. We look out here on the daily chart for PLX, and we see you're already fighting against a downtrend here. So let's see. What's this? Top was the $7, and you're all the way down here at the 181. Are you looking for a gap fill up here at the 435 to the 565? It's like, bruh, no sir. You can't see it with those tools. What tools are you looking at it with? Are you looking at it with TOS, or are you looking at it with some other type of tool, Dallas? And also, how much is it up? It's up what? 24%? No, 66%. 24%, 66%, whatever. 16% since the open. It's double topped up here at the 184. So tell me, why would you still be holding this? We know that penny stocks rarely respect their supports and resistances. But if you already see, and like I believe it was Donnell or somebody was talking about playing the charts. Let me see who that was. It might have been Jimmy. I don't know who that was that was talking about playing the charts. But if you're looking at this as a chart play, does this not look like a double top on the 15-minute at the 184? And then on our chart, we got this top up here at the 185. Does this not look like a selling area if we're just playing charts? I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe it's me. It's me. Oh, I got you, Dallas. You got that secret sauce. Hey, man, I'm all about the secret sauce. Oh, boy. How low float is it? Is it just because? Let me see what the float is. It might be the float, too, why it's attracting people. PLX. Float is 36. It doesn't even have a super low float. And they have cash flow in the negatives. Let's see, fiscal year ends. I just don't see profile. They are based in the United States, New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But if if it falls into your trade plan, don't let me talk you out of it, because I may be totally wrong. I haven't sat down and researched this or anything, so it may be something that you see I'm just not seeing. Anyway, Twitter's coming back down under the 49. Oh, okay, okay. Dallas, you spent some time data mining on the sidelines. And that's what I'm saying. If you have looked into it deeper, see, I just saw it today. So, I'm just like I'm just looking at it off would I day trade it. But I'm not looking, you may be trying to get into it for a longer term hold as well. But for a day trade, I'm saying it doesn't fit my criteria. All right, Twitter. Show us what you got. When did you see that ticker? Was today your first day seeing it, or were you looking at it before? Were you following that company before this, before it popped up today? Or did you were you possibly even following it back when it was on OTC, if it was ever on OTC? And you saw it come from the OTCs, come back and get NASDAQ, meet the NASDAQ requirements, and then move on up from there. If that's the case, then you definitely know more about it than I do. Definitely. SPY's giving a little bit of a pullback. Twitter just holding this 49. Let's see. Let's read some of these chats. Bunch of different stuff. Um, Studying. Nothing to do with the float. Nope, nope, no blind spots. Dallas, you should post some videos. Boom, boom, boom. You are the guru. Dallas says, I am the guru, but I do not wish to be the leader. I'm just here for camaraderie. I think HH is a cool dude. Hey, let's go. And we have a lot in common. And then Dallas says, yeah, it showed up on my scans, and I have knowledge of previous market reactions for securities like this. Let's see how it reacts. It's floating there. 165 breakdown would do it for that one. SPY jumping back up. It has it almost looks like a little, is this a head and shoulders? But this is too short of a time frame to see head and shoulders. Let me look at the 4 hour. Still pushing up on the 4 hour. Came down. Now this looks like a reverse head and shoulders. This 449 here is the head, shoulder, shoulder. That could be a head and shoulders on the 4 hour, which would mean it wants to go up. All right, so we're finally getting some breakage of the 49. Come on down, buddy. What was PLX doing last week? Boy, had a little pop down here, 120. Another pop up to the 120. So it did have a previous level here of the 120. And it just finally broke out for 50 cents. Definitely took its time though. Twitter, man. Coming back up and testing the trend again. Is it going to invalidate this trend? Okay. Anything else showing up? Billy. Those Chinese stocks are always popping. I wonder, is there another? Well, I know there was another strain of COVID or whatever, but I know over here in America, they've been easing back. People are less uptight with masks. People are still kind of mindful of like coughing and things like that in a public area. You don't want to get, chin checked, chin checked for coughing on somebody or something. But other than that, it's pretty lax. I work in a lot of high security buildings and things like that, and it used to be like, bruh, you don't have that mask on, you getting up out of here. But now, definitely less gunpoint moments. Twitter. Yeah, JMA IA. I saw that one at the beginning. It just never came back down. It just got going and just went and kept going. It's kind of a grinder, but it's a powerful grinder. SPY back up to that 455 level, looking real bullish on this. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders. Breaking over this previous high of the 454.64. I think it can keep going. Plug just broke the algo line and went ham. Okay, plug. It's had a nice uptrend there. Huge pop up there. Look at that. Just volume just crashed in there today. Never reached a million shares traded on a bar, but still nice move. What is this, up 10%? Yeah. So $30 was his kind of go point. Got to 30 and just started rocketing. Orlando says one life, one chance, getting cryptos before the drop. One life is already in cryptos. He owns like half a Bitcoin. Did you not know? He's buying Bitcoin up like a crazy person in that last dip. They're talking about Bitcoin getting up to $1 million. That's gonna be a while though. But I mean, if it's worth the risk, you know. One Life says CHPT. I was going to buy in $13 range for longer term hold, and now at 20, I'm the stupidest investor. And what was that? CHPT. $13. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Well, it did have a nice little triple bottom here. But I don't know if that would be stupidity. I don't know what this company is about either. CHPT. Electric EV charging. Okay, got you. Offers portfolio hardware. Blah blah blah. Located in California. Yeah. Twitter continuing to validate this downtrend here. Let's see where it holds above this level of the 4680. If it can hold it, because it's pretty much in a channel right here. Resistance. Looks like PLX is trying to get back over the 180. Flat top there at 184. Let's see. Traders are so done putting their $10 bias on the market. Yeah, $10 bias. I got some crypto. I don't follow it. I have Bitcoin on the market list and take a glance at its price once in a while. Yeah. So you could say I don't have real skin in the game to make a difference. Yeah, I'm currently mining some stuff right now. Bitcoin and but I kind of got away from mining Bitcoin. It's just so expensive. Like you're literally mining the crumbs of the crumbs of the crumbs of the crumbs of the coin. So looking for cheaper things to mine just to get a couple coins and put them in a wallet. And if they go up, hey, it will be a blessing. Okay. So Twitter is consistently holding these levels right here under this trend. Boy, it looks like it wants to go up and break the 50, man. I really hope it doesn't. I would love for it to come down just a little bit more. 49.50 is that top right there. Love for it to take a break. Actually, looking at the higher time frames, it looks okay. Yeah, it may not give a chance to come down anymore. I have to just play it and use 49 as a backstop for it to get out of this range. But I'm gonna give it some time. See if it really wants to hold 49. Probably give it like one more candle. Finally, come on down, buddy. Orlando, I'm in Coast, Okta, and MES and C short. All of them short. Boy, Orlando is a short master. Twitter looking like it's going to test 4850. Yeah, yeah, 4850 seems reasonable. But it continues to just play this level here, but it is downtrending slowly. Oh, the first three are loans. Got you. Let's look at what you trading out here. Coast or cost. Woo. Boy. Definitely playing a nice little uptrend. And then the next one was Okta. Cost. Costco is what that one is. Okta. It's the news on it. Okta. What is the news? Britain police arrest suspects behind Okta and Microsoft. Oh, they got hacked. Okay. Okta got hacked. Let's see. What's the other one? MES. What is MES? Looks like some kind of, it almost looks like the spy a little bit. And then C, which I think is Citigroup. Yeah. And short on that one. CLVS from Thursday bought a small amount because why not? Let's see where CLVS is right now. Doing good on that trade. Um, just sold 5 minutes ago a BTU. You were in short. Oh yeah, you did say you got short around the 25 level, I believe, on BTU. That was a nice little rundown there. Mini futures. Orlando says what's MES is. All right, so this thing continues to test this level. Found resistance here, strong resistance twice on this trend line. So we're just looking for a breakdown of the 49. There's the break of the 49 coming on down to the 48s. So we got an obvious trend set up now. And we are inside of a channel that could continue upwards. So I'm gonna be definitely looking for entries above this 46.67, or actually the body of this candle is the 47.75. So let me check that. The support. So somewhere in this range. I'll be watching. CLVR win-win or WW. CLVR. Did you mean CLVS? Oh, CLVR worth watching. Got you. What you call it? PLX did get back above that 484. Broke out 5 cents. 5 cents. So you got 3,000 shares. That'll be a nice little winner. PLX running, paying Ben. I mean, depending on where he got in, you know, he may be up 10, 15 cents. Nice little mover. Spot Orlando says SPY trying to shake weak hands with these wicks. Let me look over at the SPY. Yeah, I mean it's bullish. It's coming off of a nice little head and shoulders pattern down here. I don't know who will be actually selling this. I think it can get back through the 455.20 level. 455.20. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He's in at 173 on on this one, so he's up 20 cents. It was a nice little buy-in. I'm so glad he didn't buy up here at the 80s. Looks like a double top there at the 93 level. It's gonna have to break that double top. Plug. Why am I not seeing plug? Oh, because it's not competing. CLVS. Making moves back up there. All right, so I'll just continue watching Twitter. I want to take some shares on Twitter, but I'm gonna go ahead and get on down so I can get some work done. Oh boy, appreciate you guys tuning in. If I take a trade on Twitter, I'll let y'all know in the Discord. I just have to see confirmation above this 46.87. And because we already got a nice little trend here, but it's the only one that I really liked. He's up 16 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for a little bit more than that on this Twitter trade. But, you know, he's up green, so I am flat as of now. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get to some work, and I'll keep y'all updated. If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button if you enjoy the content. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Time and Central Standard Time. And yeah, see if we can come out of this week nice and green with some good old profits. Exactly, One Life, no rush Monday. This is a nice observation day where we can just, it's the start of the race, man. Start of the race. But anyway, that is it for me today. Enjoyed all of your comments, all of your chats, and all of your knowledge that you dropped. And as always, I will see you. Did I do that? Let me make sure I did that right. Always a problem here. Yeah, okay. We're good. All right. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.